Hey, happy Thursday. Welcome to today's live stream from Kench Niner. I like that Niner thing, by the way. I guess it's a pilot thing. Oh, man. What is going on here? All right, so what is happening today? You watched it? Yeah, she was getting ready for her night out at in Dubai. I am jealous because she's obviously having a great time. And she has a host who is paying for everything. And who wouldn't like to go travel and have that happen? You know what I'm saying? It's impossible not to be a little jealous, but good for her and for them that they're able to, leave South Africa, travel the world. She's been to America, she's been to Europe, now she's been to Dubai, and that's all in the last 2 years. Before that, she'd never left South Africa, Cape Town. She'd never been away from South Africa, and now she's this world traveler with passports, with stamps and stuff like that. So it's really cool that she's getting to do this, and I'm very happy that she's able to see the world. I hope she comes to San Diego again because I really miss her a lot. So what's going to happen today? We will have. Fortunately, there's no long work meetings. That was a good meeting though. In that I sat there for yesterday. I couldn't stream long because there was this 1 hour all hands meeting. Yeah, I'm glad I attended it because it was literally completely optional and I learned nothing. But I got paid for an hour. It's good. And I worked this morning and went to work, and now I'm going to do my stream. Today's stream should be a little different. It is what I was wanting to do yesterday, and we're going to start it today. So I'll fly around in Flight Simulator. Where we go and what kind of plane, I don't know, but only for about 40 minutes. Then I'm going to do music stuff. And again, the music stuff is going to be a little different today. You're going to have to see what I decide happens and how that works out a little later. And then I'm finally going to open up my Lego. I haven't even opened the box. My Lego Tuxedo Cat. Here, I'll show you. Lego Tuxedo Cat. And we'll start building it. I don't know how many are even in here. I mean, how many, it has I think probably 12 bags. And I like to do two. See if I can get two done in a session, and then I'm done. Then that's it for me. And then I'll get back to work. So let's get started. There's going to be a lot of content today, and tomorrow, we'll do a very similar kind of thing where I'll do the extra Lego building stuff after. So let's see, what do we got here? Why am I clicking up there? Let's click here. So world map. Oh yeah, I was looking at that Tristan da Cunha. So we went to Dubai. Don't want to go to Dubai. God, I hope I don't win this stupid race. I'm in a marbles race with my friend Sleepy Pan, who's Australian, and it's an 88 lap race of marbles. It takes an hour to do. She's doing a special race because it's her 88,888th race as a marble streamer, which is pretty impressive. And I'm in the lead out of there's 40 balls. And if I can keep it up to one more lap, then I get something for free. So that's why I'm kind of a little distracted. And it's not important. Oh, well, thanks. Yeah, you can. Exactly. I mean, it's I don't even know what we're going to do here. Let's see what looks good. Denmark? Sure. Like Western Denmark? Central Denmark? I always like flying around this area. I have a friend who kind of lives in this area. Okay, now I'm still number one. Oh, I made 44 laps as number one. Hold on, I gotta talk to her in chat.
Holy crap! All right, chat, to be beat level 1.
Oh, she's gonna tell me if I want to.
I was just giving you a shout
out. I know. Well, I'm streaming and watching. I'm streaming and I'm like in chat, in her chat, and there's like, well, Ken's just streaming now. Mark. All right, we're gonna pick a plane and.
Let's give away a halfway prize. What do you guys think? Should we give away a halfway prize?
Anyway, okay. They're all people are in Sleepy Pants chat watching me, listening to her. All right, what should we fly around in? We've got a location. We've got a location. The plane I'm really enjoying flying that I haven't flown too much is this new Seafire Mark III. And again, there's a really specific reason. Have we done some of these other kind of liveries? I don't think we have. All right. I really enjoy flying this plane, and especially landing this plane. It's an old version. It's the C version of the. Oh, it's Jennifer. It's great. It's the C version. We're not doing water stuff, but it's the naval version of the Spitfire. I don't know. I could win this whole race. I'm winning. I'm in this marbles race. It's 88 laps. I'm at the 40. We're 47 in, and I have been leading most of the race. And because of these kind of oval races that they do with marbles, it's very hard to catch somebody who's in the lead, even no matter how long the race is. So I might win it because I've been leading most of the race. It's just random that I got that lead early. All right, we're going to start up here. But I like Sleepy Pan. She's one of my favorite streamers, and I like playing marbles. And a couple days ago, I got a world record marble. I won a world record marble race, single race, 111,712 points. I don't know if people know what marbles is or how it goes, but normally a marbles win is a couple hundred points to maybe 1,000 points. And if you break a world record, you could get 10,000 points. But I got 111,000 points, over 111 in one race, which is almost unheard of. But apparently is heard of. It's just extremely rare. So she's been freaking out and going, come over here to my channel. We have world record races. Because of that specific one that I did. That's kind of got a weird canopy thing. It's a beautiful old plane. It's a Spitfire, but it's the naval version. So it's got it has a hook in the back. But let's just see if we can start it up. Let's see, fuel selector on. Throttle on, like to there. Propeller, sure. Gear lights, don't need. Pitch trim, make sure the rudder trim is 0. Pitch trim is 0. That's all good. Let's see, nav lights, we can put them on. Avionics is on. Battery is on. That switch is down when it's on. It's always confuses me. Let's see. Mixture is 100%. Fuel pressure warning, that's fine. What is this up here? Does this do anything? Recognition lights. Okay, I want to see if I can open the canopy, which I can. It's right here. I just like to have the canopy open while I mess with it. All right, so what's else? This is fine. Floodlights, don't care about. I'm looking for some other little switches that I might need later. That one's not important. Gear down. Right. Okay. I'm in the same area as I was before. All right. So technically, I think we can start by opening the starter cover and pushing the starter buttons. No, I don't think maybe, okay. Fuel is on. Maybe I didn't prime it. Fuel is on. Oh, magnetos. I keep forgetting. They're very hard to see. Magnetos have to be on. And you got to know where they are. Okay. Now I think it will start up. And actually run, which it's doing there. Very nice. Wait. My parking brake was not on. You saw my recent YouTube video. I do, basically I always stream on both YouTube and Twitch, so they're the same, you know what I mean? It's the same content. But YouTube is very convenient for, for people. Why am I not in there? Like I'm not in the seat. It's supposed to be a person in there. So, and I didn't turn the pilot off, did I? So like a pilot you can turn on and off. It doesn't matter, but okay. I'm still number 1 in this race. 53 laps out of 88. So I kind of have to keep an eye on it. Because, oops, that's not the right button. Hello? No. What did I just hit? Resume. Okay, we are in northern Denmark, not near Copenhagen. And we'll head north. So what I like most about this is that there's this landing mode, which is where you open the cockpit like this, and while you're landing, you lean your head out the left side. Why? Because when you're landing, you can't see out the front of the plane in this position, right? But you can see out the sides. You can kind of see the ground coming up to you in that corner there. And that's how you're supposed to land the planes. And that's why I love this plane. Mainly because of that very unique ability. All right, let's see. We got propeller to about there, and mixture to about there. How am I doing? I'm still in the leads. We're at 54 laps. We got quite a ways to go. I probably won't win. I'll be in the lead till the very end, and then I'll be in second place. All right. Where did it say where the? Yeah, it's this way. This way. Why don't you reply to me on Instagram? I'm sorry about that. I'm not good at replying on any services, but I only check Instagram messages like once a week. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. I did see your message, and I read it, and I was like, I gotta reply to Jennifer. So I appreciate your patience. Nothing really happened. I'm just kind of I'm a surprisingly busy guy these days. I do work full time. This is not the job, because it doesn't pay anything, as I mentioned before. So you can't see much ahead of you, but if you kind of look out the side there, you can kind of see the ground. So yeah, no, just general being busy, especially right before my stream, because I work, and then I'm like, I got to eat something, right? Because I haven't eaten anything all day before my stream, so I got to eat something. So I got to prepare. I got to eat. I'm gonna prepare the Diet Coke of the day. There it is, right there. I got to do my streaming thing as efficiently as possible. So turn on the lights on, get my microphone in the right position, turn the camera. Well, the cameras turn on automatically. Get OBS running. I usually like to write a couple titles, you know, because the title from yesterday is not good. It's quite a bit of stuff to stream. Should we just take off from here? Do we need this whole runway? This is a long runway. Yeah, we'll take off from here. No, ain't nobody got time to go all the way down there on that runway. So yeah, most of my excuses for not getting back to people are based on being quite busy. But, you know, on the other hand, I'm not that busy. But basically, after I'm still in the lead on this massive marbles race. 88 laps. It's like an hour. Well, it's been 35 minutes so far. It's going to be about 45 minutes. All right, so we don't take off with the canopy open, but we do land with the canopy open. All right. Flaps stay there. I think we should be able to request a takeoff. Yes, good. But okay, so for here we are going to close the canopy. There it is. All nice and closed up. Am I cleared? Nice. We don't need anyone near the whole runway. And then we're going to fly around. Because basically, it's a random fly mission. But again, today we'll be flying. Then I'm going to do music. And it's going to be kind of a weird variety stream. Okay, I'm still in the lead. But there's somebody else that's number 2. 59 laps out of 88. Oops. You got to be careful on these tail draggers. If you jam on the brakes, they will tip over frontward. You want a little bit of negative or positive. You want positive trim, and the reason why you want positive trim is because when you gun the engine, like I'm about to do here, it's so front heavy you can actually tip over forward. The engine can pull you over forward like this. But as long as you have some negative or positive trim, it won't go all the way forward, and then we can kind of get a good speed going there. Gear up. No need for flaps. Flaps are for landing only. And we're going to head north and see what there is to see. Yeah, I will reply. I will absolutely reply to you. I'll get around to it soon, like tomorrow. Tomorrow is actually a much lower day. I am flying Aborg in Denmark.
Aalborg Tower, KNSH
Aalborg, Aalborg. I forgot what the code is. And I've changed it so it's a little earlier in the day, but it is the current weather. And basically, I kind of want to head north from here and see what there is to see. I've done it before. I'm still in lead after 62 laps, but I can practically guarantee you I'm not going to win this race. And I'm watching this. In case you're wondering, I'm watching a streamer called Sleepy Pan. Okay, now I'm gonna try to trim the airplane. It does not have a autopilot. Oh yeah, so the pilot on board. That's why you couldn't see him. Now if you look in, you can see the pilot. Okay, so I do want that pilot on board. And get the picture. So yeah, there's just a thing. There's a tail hook. Not all of them are operational. Not all of the. Not all of them are operational in all liveries. Like, seems. Oh, it says extended. All right. Okay, that one has a tail hook that extends. That's what it looks like. Okay, cool. But we don't want it extended. Retracted. The other thing I want to check is these two little bolts here, which actually do something on some planes. Like that one sometimes does something. Shocks are stowed, and then this is the wings fold one. Not all of them have a wings fold, so this one doesn't. Okay, I'm just checking. There's 8 different liveries, and some of them have different combinations of features. There's an ultralight flight club there, and a lot of wind. A lot of wind towers all over, liberally. All right, let's see if I can find a nice smooth equilibrium here between boost and forward. Okay, what do we got here? Propeller about there, mixture to about there. A little more negative. I've been having to put a lot of negative trim on planes, and I think like way more than normal. And I think there's some aerodynamic issue with Microsoft Flight Simulator that they made a change to. I don't know. The other question is, can we turn down the volume? It's Avionics Master, but is there like a calm volume over here? I didn't see one. Yeah, I don't know if there is a radios control, if it's over here. Control emergency gear extension. Bunch of little buttons here I'm kind of curious about. Windshield de-ice. Alright, what are we at? We're at lap 67, and I'm still leading this epic marbles, 88 lap marbles race. It's most marbles races you start and then you finish, but then they have these racetrack laps, and you can set the number of laps. And she set it to 88 in honor of the fact that she's done 88,888 marbles races. And last week, I won a race that had, with one race, I set a world record and got 111,000 points. And she's still freaking out about that. Let me put it that way. She's never seen that before. She's run 88,000 races. So yeah, it's the beautiful, kind of the back part of Denmark. Because the front part of Denmark is Copenhagen, which is the southeast. Hey, how you doing? I see you there, Game Lord. What are you in? It's always hard to tell. It says BE36, but I don't necessarily know what that means. I'm gonna slow down a little bit so you can catch up to me. I'm at negative 10, negative 12, like the extended trim here. So anyway, what appeals to me about this plane is it's a vintage plane. it handles a lot like a vintage aircraft. Where are you down there? And again, the thing I love about most about it is landing. You open up the canopy as you approach, and then you stick your head out the left side, and you can let you. That's the way you were supposed to land them, because you could not see in front of you. A lot of these single planes that had this style of design, you couldn't really see. You couldn't land very well if you just were landing straight. So you either had to land at an angle and then make a last-minute turn to get onto the runway. Very common approach method. Or, is somebody beating me? No, I'm still number one. I've got quite a lead too, but it doesn't mean somebody can't catch up with me. It's just not that likely. We're at 70 laps. 88 laps is the correct number, so I need to lead for another 18 laps. But I've been leading for like 65 of the 71 laps. So I kind of think I might win it. She's giving away, the reason why it's important, she's giving away merchandise. She's giving away valuable merchandise like a sticker that I will actually physically receive in the mail if I win this race. And you know, who doesn't like to receive free stickers in the mail? But the other thing is, I have a feeling that if I'm not there to accept my prize, she'll give it to somebody else. I haven't won yet. No, she wouldn't do that. She knows me. She knows me. But that's really funny. Okay, lots of fields, lots of windmills, and let's check out these kind of coastal communities here. And where are you, Game Lord? I don't see you back there. Did you, I don't know. Hey, Kosovo, good to see you here, by the way. Good to see you. I'm very familiar with you. You're an active chatter. And yeah, if you probably know that I just basically fly around in my stream is I fly around for a while watching other streamers. That's really cool looking right there. I take a short break and then we're gonna do some musical performances. Yeah, I don't think Bella is gonna go today. Or, you know, she said not from home. Or yeah, okay, Game Lord is back there. I think he switched planes. And thanks for that follow. Oh, Sleepy just followed. Hi, Sleepy. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. I wasn't expecting that. Sleepy is the fantastic, lovely Marvel streamer that I'm talking about. I'm watching my other window. She's running an 88 lap race, and I've been leading for basically the entire race. So, you know, I'm kind of watching, you know, there's 74 laps, and we're trying to get to the 88 laps. So it takes a little less than a minute. It's about 45 seconds per lap. So it's going to be another, you know, 12 minutes before we know for sure. But I've got quite a lead. Nobody's really stepping up to me there. How's everyone doing on YouTube, by the way? I always like to say you might be watching me on Twitch, but I do multi-stream on YouTube, and I always love my YouTube guys. Philip, good to see you. Yeah, really. By the way, technically this is the Seafire, not the Spitfire. The Seafire, and I wasn't even aware it was a thing. The Seafire was designed as, it has foldable wings, and it has a tail hook, and you can take off and land on aircraft carriers. I wasn't even aware that they had a Seafire. It is, of course, the same plane as a Spitfire, but it is different and changed with those two specific reasons for water operations. I'm not going to be landing it. I don't even have any aircraft carriers installed. This is an interesting combination of real buildings and then things like, you can see the boats are just kind of satellite images mapped onto the water. This is a nice little community. It's a nice looking little community. I don't know what it is, you know, and that always makes me curious to run over here. What am I? Okay, I'm still leading, 76 laps. I might be distracted once that's done. I think this is Google Maps based. There's an option to change it to Bing. But I'm not sure how that works. Okay, so we started off at Aalborg, Denmark, which is right there, right? Then we headed north. Yeah, and there's, okay. This is Friedrichshafen. Friedrichshafen. I'm thinking, oh, it is for sure, because I'm looking at the map, and I can see that structure there, that kind of wharf structure on the map. So it is Friedrichshafen. I don't think I'm pronouncing it right. So it's Google Maps based, and then what happens is you can purchase or effectively have what they call world updates or city updates. And those are map updates that occur within certain regions to vastly increase the realism. So this is, and so there's various levels of realism. Oh, I fly over my house all the time. In fact, if you tell me what city you're in, I'm usually, you know, it's not all everyone wants to say, oh, can you fly over my hometown? But I'm pretty good at that. Okay, so we go there, and this is Strandby. Strandby. Okay, right here. That is an interesting name of a Danish town. But it is Strandby. Right here. It's got a little church in the middle there. A lot of houses. Fishing activity. Okay, there you are. What are you in? 350? That's, I don't know that. People were just complaining about the fact that when you're in multiplayer, it does not do a great job of matching what the other person is flying and the available, you know, planes that I have. Okay, so we're flying north. This is Bratton Strand. I don't know what that means. We're going to hit Albeek, and then we're going to hit the end, the Skagen Peninsula, which is this little strip of land out here, way out there, which is kind of the I don't know what you'd call it. It's the fang of Denmark. It's the fingernail of it's the cat's claw of Denmark. You kind of have to see it on the map to see what I'm talking about. Brussels? I go Brussels. We do Brussels all the time. I've been to Brussels many times. We love Brussels. I think we got time. I mean, I like to do about 45 minutes of Microsoft Flight Simulator content, and sometimes that's a couple of missions. And then now I'm listening to Sleepy Pan. She's talking to me. I'm listening to your stream, Sleepy. I don't know if she's listening to mine. I've been leading. It's 81 laps now. I've led basically every lap for the last quite a ways. If we get to 88 laps, I have a feeling on the 87th lap, someone's going to pass me. I could practically guarantee it. You know what I mean? I see somebody coming up close there. But it's hard to pass people on this map. It's hard to pass people. It's not that easy. So we'll see. But I have a feeling, yeah, the last 2 laps, yep, I already got passed. So we'll see. We'll see if I can pass again. So we're heading up to what I like to call the Claw of Denmark. It gets progressively skinnier out here. To the east is... Yeah, we could probably get to Gothenburg, Sweden from here, by the way. It's not far. We've already flown the distance from Aalborg to Skagen, which is the little town at the end of this strip here. I guess Gothenburg would be a ways. Okay, I'm back in the lead, but I don't think I'll be leading for the rest of the race. 82 laps. 6 laps to go. Yeah. So about 6 minutes, we'll know. But it's weird. Since I've been leading basically the whole race, I guarantee you I'll lose. That's kind of how marbles works. If you're leading, you're gonna lose. If you can come from behind, you're gonna win. You know what I mean? This is this little peninsula here. I guess it's called Skagen. Does it have a name? Nordby? I don't know what it's called. But I do want to check it out. There's no airports out here. So it's not like we can land. Oh, the realism is great. It varies. Like certain parts of the world are not as realistic as others. Okay, now I'm in 3rd place. So just before, I was leading the whole race, and then on the last 2 laps, like 4 laps here, yeah, there's 4 more laps yet, I went into 3rd place. So I'm definitely not winning. Which is good. I don't want to win. Yeah. Okay, so this is Skagen, S-K-A-G-E-N, Skagen, and it is basically what it is. And is what it is there. So yeah, I think it would be a little too dull to try to fly over to Gutenberg, which is, you can almost see it's due east. So if it weren't hazy, we could probably see Gothenburg in Sweden. What is this boat here, though? Or is this an island or a boat? Yeah, I'm right. I led out of the 88. I led, I think, maybe 75 out of the 88 laps, and I'm going to be third place. All right, 86. This is really interesting. I didn't know what we're seeing here is a moving boat in the water. Okay, there aren't that many randomly moving ships in the game. I'm not really sure how this one got here and where it came from, but there's a lot of non-moving ships in the game, and there's a very few moving ones, and they are typically part of a convoy of vessels. So I do not understand why this ship is a singular moving vessel. It must be something that they are planning on. I'm about to stall out here, but that's fine. It must be something that they have been experimenting with, like moving maritime things. But again, this is really unusual. I don't know why you. I very rarely have seen these. Okay, I'm back in second place, and I'm just saying a moving ship with a weight behind it like that. It's. I think it's a new thing. You were in Finland. Yeah, I do a lot of Helsinki, but as I do, I don't do a lot of bad weather flights, but I do love flying over Helsinki. But yeah, this is this little fang that sticks out over the north part of Denmark. It's really an interesting spit of land. It's not very big, but it's a very noticeable as if you look at the very north part of Denmark. That's the northernmost part of Denmark right there. It's just this thing that it's like a fingernail. All right, what are we at here? I'm in fourth place now. So and it finished. The race finished. I finished in fourth. Good. Just as well. I'm a pilot in real life. I am not a pilot in real life, but yeah, I mean, I would say I have a lot of experience in a lot of different planes, but you know, it's not the same as flying a real plane. I have flown in some small planes before, like a tryout ride if you want to hire on to their pilot training service kind of. Anyway, the point is I have flown some real planes, and I've flown in a glider too. That's pretty cool. And I haven't flown a helicopter, but I've been in a bunch of helicopters, including one where it was just me and a friend of mine who was the pilot who owned the helicopter. This is pretty desolate. I mean, it looks really beautiful here, but I'm guessing the water is ice cold, and it's generally not super warm. Be in northern Denmark. But it looks like a lot of cool dunes and stuff down there. I always love kind of really long beaches like that. You can kind of see all the way down. We couldn't walk there though. Okay, I made fourth. I got 0 points for fourth place too. That is crazy. I could have gotten 1,450 points for winning, but no. Oh, a parachute. Yeah, I've never done the parachuting thing. I'm not really sure I have the urge. By the way, what kind of runway does this airport here have? Sindal. Hold on a second. Get a little choppy. It's fine. It'll be back. Yeah, I've never really had the urge to do parachute or do it like a tandem. But it would be cool. Okay, so there's an airport down here. EKSN. 4,000 feet of bituminous. It's short. This plane needs a lot of run out. But we're going to try it anyway. It's short. And let's see. Which way does the... Okay, we're going to want to run this way. Okay, so we're going to land. I have a lot of things I want to get done on today's stream. Yesterday I had a very short stream, which I almost never do. I just did the flight simulator and I go. And the reason why is because there was a all hands worker meeting. All workers at 12:30 to 1:30 my time, which is never when they have those meetings. And it's quarterly. It's very rare anyway. But it's one of those things where you can just sit and listen to them talk for an hour, and they pay you. And it's not like I have to do anything. So I'm like, hell yeah. So I kind of ended my stream short yesterday. So I'm going to do a full stream today, but I have a lot of little random things I want to do on stream. So okay, we're gonna get into this. I was leading for about 80 of those 88 laps, and then I finished in 4th out of the points. I'm kind of salty about it. All right. So again, the interesting thing, I love landing this plane, and I'll show you why. It's because you start coming down, you slow down, you get the gear out, and then you open up the canopy and look out the side. You'll see. It's the only plane in the game that lands using this procedure. And that's why I want to land. Okay, there's another airport down there. Is that going to be better for us? I don't think so, right? Down here. Yeah. No, that's just a grass. This is the one that's got an actual landing area. Oops. So we're going to come down here. Again, I'm using a lot of trim to try to keep the nose down. Fuel is very low. The other day I was flying, I got 20%. You don't want to land with full tanks. By the way, the yellow, you want to land with fuel in the yellow. You're supposed to plan how much fuel you're going to need so that you take off, you have enough extra beyond where you're supposed to go. But that when you land, you don't have full fuel. The other day I was flying the F-18 and it was down at 3%. And I was going in here and I was going, fuel low, fuel low, fuel low, and which you can't shut off. But I had no idea until I looked. Somebody said, oh, you have low fuel or the thing. This is not very low. This is 19% is plenty. I should check one thing, which is where is the gas? Right here. It's just one center tank, which I don't know if is completely realistic. Oh, we passed the airport. Okay, flaps down. Full flaps. Gear. So that will cause the plane to slow down, which is good. Because we want to open the canopy, and if you open up the canopy and you're going too fast, it's very bad. You can't destroy the plane. But at this speed, under 100, or under 100 whatever, we're at 120, 133, it's not a problem. So you open up the canopy and then you start looking up the left side here. So you're basically sticking your head out the left side. We won't run out of gas. We are kind of low. I'll give you that. So the important thing here, again, is to watch your airspeed carefully. Too low is bad, and too fast is bad. I am using a blue Vapor Blue Xbox controller. You can play Microsoft Flight Simulator with just mouse and keyboard. It is terrible that way. I mean, it is extremely hard to play or to do anything. I mean, let me just put it that way. I mean, and that's the default method. Like, they want to teach you, if you go through the tutorials, are like, here's how to play with just mouse and keyboard. Anybody who does that is like going to get a really bad idea about how this game plays. Because it plays pretty well with a controller. It's easy. I mean, I can adjust the control. I got rudder controls here. I can control where the plane is going and also look at my viewpoint using the other thumbstick. Oh, we're a little high. Less engine. And the only problem here, again, with going too fast is that you don't really have a good way of braking. Okay, cut the engine down entirely. And then just smoothly. Okay, all right, we're coming down like this. So you can't really see in front of the nose, right? But you can see that ground part there on the lower left there. And I'm just gonna land real gentle, like. Which we just did, by the way. Flaps up. That causes the tail to come down. As the flaps come up, you'll see the tail will want to come down, which is good. Once the tail's down, you can start braking. You got to be careful, though. Pull the stick back while you're braking. Actually, we had plenty of runway. But again, landing like this is the fun part. Yeah, it is easy to mess up landings. And every plane's a little different. But this one has this thing where you stick your head out and you look at the ground from there coming up. If you're here, you can't see the ground coming up very effectively. And that's why I love this plane. And also, you know, you got to have the canopy open, but that's the way it was. And you're basically breathing the exhaust, but, you know, that was fine. So you'd have a, oops, hold on, I passed where I wanted to go. Passed where I want to go. I'm going way too fast, too. I was accelerating here. It has a very narrow wheelbase, too. And for that reason, it's really easy to tip this plane over on the sides. I don't want to run into this, but I don't care. It's fine. Interesting little structure here. I don't know what that's from. In this random little airport. See if we can get onto the tarmac here. Alright, that's a good enough stopping spot, I believe. There we go. Ugh. You can tip over and the plane and the propeller will break. You know, it'll show you a broken propeller. Okay, so where we are. Okay, I'm just checking my instruments here. Everything looks good. This is all good. Flaps must not be down or lowered at speeds above 139. Okay, I don't do that. Why would I do that? All right, quickly, to end my little flight simulator segment, we're going to take a screenshot. I'm going to leave it running for this. Get that propeller movement kind of effect. But where do I want to go? Somewhere around there, probably. Something nice and kind of vertical. Oh, yeah. I like that. Very nice. It's like a little postcard I send to myself. Do 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 do. So anyway, yes. So you've just learned a little something, which is how to land this plane. Again, the key is to is after kind of when you're at your approach and you've got your gear down, open the canopy, and then stick your head out the left side like that. That's what it looks like. And then you could look down and you can watch the ground come up, which you really can't do from this middle position. And I just love that this is the only plane that they give you that a default position like that for that specific purpose. So I wish more planes did that. But obviously, this Spitfire is one of the few. This is the Seafire, but the other Spitfire doesn't have that feature, which I think is kind of lame. Because I suspect the actual Spitfire, you did want to do that side landing, face out the side. Okay, I'm in that race. All right, so what's going to happen is music section. It's going to be a surprise music section. I'm not going to say much about it. It'll take me a few minutes to get set up, and then we're going to play some kind of music. It's going to be the kind of music which means I'm not going to have any sound in the VODs because I'm going to be playing actual, copyright music as opposed to karaoke versions of music, which nobody has a problem with. But give me a couple minutes to make a little switch here. And by the way, there'll be a third section today, which is me building Lego for 45 minutes afterwards. So this is going to be a really long stream. We got to get to it. I got a lot of Diet Coke, plenty, so I think we're okay there, though. Okay, that's the sound of the. All right, got it. If you're hearing that sound, that's the Rocksmith sound. Nasty sound, but it's fine. I'm not sure you can hear that though. Yeah, I'm humming along. Hello. All right, we're almost ready. Alrighty. $70 points. Could have got 1,400 for that win. I know you can hear me. Yes, you can. All right. Thank you, by the way, Kosuma, for coming by. Okay, what's happening here is a couple things. Oh, don't have my camera set up correctly. Hold on a second here. Try that.
Learn a song.
All right. You can hear the audio capture. You can hear me. You can hear me play my bass. We're going to play some songs. But what? Kind of the ones that I like doing. Actually, have I, you know, I don't think I've, oh no, I have done this one a million times. All right, so it wants me to tune my bass. This is as loud as it's gonna go. All right. Do some Tom Petty to start with. Basically, we're gonna do 4 or 5 of these songs, I think, on the bass, and then I'm gonna play Clone Hero on the plastic guitar. And so no piano and no guitar. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I do enjoy playing the bass though.
She grew up in an Indiana town, had a good-looking mama who never was around, but she grew up tall and she grew up right with them Indiana boys on an Indiana night.
Hello. We got Bryce's. Come in. Get this.
Well, she moved down here at the age of 18. She blew the boys away, it was more than they'd seen. I
I
was
used to do
introduced
this
and
one.
we both started grooving. She said, I dig you, baby, but I got to keep moving on.
Really song.
Keep moving on. Last dance with Mary Jane. One more time to kill the pain. I feel summer creeping in and I'm tired of this town again. been told you never slow down, you never grow old. I'm tired of screwing up, I'm tired of going down, tired of myself, tired of this town. Oh my, oh hell yes. Honey, put on that party dress, buy me a drink, sing me a song, take me as I come, cause I can't stay long. Last dance with Mary Jane, one more time to kill the pain. I feel summer creeping in and I'm tired of this town again. There's pigeons down on Market Square. She's standing in her underwear, looking down from a hotel room. The nightfall will be coming soon. Oh my, oh hell yes. You got to put on that party dress. It was too cold to cry when I woke up alone. I hit my last number, I walked to the road. Last dance with Mary Jane, one more time to kill the pain. I feel summer creeping in and I'm tired of this town again.
Oops. You can see all the ones I missed there. A lot. I'm just getting warmed up. I used to do this like every day. Oh, by the way, this camera's messing up. You know this is not where I want it to be. This is where I want it to be. It's like not showing what I wanted to show. But hey, eventually we get there. This is what I wanted to show.
Top-notch performance.
Wanted to show this. All right, now it's actually showing what I'm doing on the bass instead of from a mile away. Well, you know, we're getting there. I'm gonna do a few more of these. Top-notch performance. That was not anywhere near a top-notch performance. Let's play a different song though. If I did them like 4 or 5 times in a row, you'd notice how much better I would get. It's like really hard. I will try it. This one is really hard. I think we're having noise from the phone. The good news is, if I turn off my mic, you won't hear it or mute it. All right, let's see if I can figure out how this works here. My cat does like music, but he can't hear this. very much.
Some boys take a beautiful girl and hide her away from the rest of the world. I wanna be the one to walk in the sun. Oh, girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have. That's all they really want. It's some fun. When the work and day is done, oh, girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have fun. Wanna have fun, girls. Wanna have. They just wanna. They just wanna. They just wanna. They just wanna. Girls just wanna have fun.
You really can't hear it that well. I can't hear it that well. Good enough. Good enough. Pretty decent. Silly. Not my best. Not bad. Take a few more of these. These are fun. This one is really fun. It's very easy. Thank you. I'm not, I'm out of practice. This is a slow song that is not that hard, but I just love it. I don't know if people know this song. It's one of all time. It's just a great song. From the Shins, Irish band, I believe, right? One of their better songs, but again, I love the song, and it's kind of slow, so it doesn't kill you on the bass. 6.
Young and bright, but now just a dim light. Off in the distance, a falling stone, following the path of least resistance. If I still fight, it's just that I'm afraid I'll slide under that spell again. Taken for a fool. Yes, I was, because I was a fool. Tell me what you do. I lost my way and she took me to school. So many times, caught up in my head at night, with a leash and a label. If I can learn anything from this, then I'd be like the fox in the fable alive. If I still fight, it's just that I'm afraid I'll slide under that spell again. The way we used to carry on is stuck in my head like a terrible song. Taken for a fool. Yes, I was, and I was a fool. Following their rules. Guess I was a very honest tool. Taken for a fool. Yes, I was, because I was a fool. Taken for
It's a few little tricky things in it, but other than that, it's the easiest song to play in this whole thing. One of them, they're very different. 94% accuracy. I think I did a little. Yeah, that's about right.
Wonderful performance.
Wonderful. I don't know about that. It's a great song, though. Okay, well, I like doing some of these songs. I got to do this every time. One of my all-time favorite songs. Switching to bass. I've already switched to bass. So. The song is a lot harder, but very rewarding. I play the song on the guitar. I sing the song on my keyboard, on my in the karaoke versions. But I also play the bass on this. We'll do Drops of Jupiter too. So, yeah, they have the great version of that. Well, it's the original.
Kiss me out of the bearded barley nightly, beside the green, green grass. Swing, swing, swing the spinning step. You wear those shoes and I will wear that dress. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open head, strike up the band and make the fireflies dance. Silver moon sparkling. So kiss me. Kiss me down by the broken tree house. Swing me upon its hanging time. Bring your flowered hat. We'll take the trail marked on your father's map. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open head, strike up the band and make the fireflies dance. Silver moon sparkling. So kiss me. Kiss me. So kiss me. So kiss me. So kiss me.
I love that song. How'd I do? Probably a little better than last time, but not my all-time best. 87. 52 streak is not bad.
Top-notch
Man, how about
performance.
that? I think I've done better than 87 before.
Kiss me. Beneath the
Sleepy
milky
is
twilight.
Great song. I almost want to do it again. Let's do some others. That's really hard. Oh yeah, I said we want to do a specific song next, which is Drops of Jupiter
But I see your true
by who's it by anyway? Train. Where was it though? I know it's in here. Drops of Jupiter. Again, I play the song on the keyboards, on the guitar, and on the bass. There is a scoring system. I mean, yeah, no, I mean, it's telling you if you hit the notes or not, and you got to hit the notes. So it's a game, you know, you're trying to get 100%, and there's different difficulty levels. There's like the easy level where you're playing a lot fewer notes. This is I think this is not the hardest level, so it's not making me play all the notes. So like there's expert, but this is hard. But I just like playing the songs. I'm not really playing it for get a high score. But this song is just so crazy. I'm so crazy in love with it.
She acts like summer and walks like rain.
Play along
Reminds me that there's a time to change. Since the return of a stay on the moon, she listens like
And then I'm going to play some
spring,
Clone
she
Heroes,
talks
which is
like
totally different after
June.
this. Because I just feel like it. You know what I mean? It's kind of a variety thing.
Tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights all faded? And that heaven is overrated. Tell me, did you fall from a shooting star? One without a permanent scar, and then you missed me while you were looking for yourself out there.
It's good to see you, by the way, Kusumu. Thanks for dropping by. I'm just doing my thing. Another thing I would do on a daily basis. And that's not my best.
All right, performance.
I don't care. What else we got? That's actually really hard. And voila. It's probably gonna be the last one I'm gonna do on this, then I'm gonna switch to the plastic guitar, believe it or not. But again, I have to win this one. I love it. This is probably one of the best songs that they have in this game. It's not the easiest one to do, but I've done it a lot, so I kind of know it a little bit. Whew. Fun. Great song. Great song to play on the bass. All right, fun.
Top-notch performance.
Top-notch performance. Okay, we're gonna play something else. We're gonna do something else. Give me a minute. That was fun. I normally play actual instruments. I guess we have to accept. Let's check that out. Yes, I want to quit. A second here. Give me a second here. Quit out. Yes, quit. All right. Give me a second. That was fun. So there's this streamer that I like named Foxy KT. Foxy KT. And every Monday, she does Metal Monday, and she plays the living crap out of Clone Hero. Man, it's amazing what she could do. You got to see it if you're at all interested in what I'm talking about. Let me launch it here. Clone Hero. Made with Unity. Oh, did it launch? Okay, it's launching. All right, so now we have to hit Start. Yes, green button. Quick play. They'll pick a song. I mean, there's millions. This one does have hundreds and hundreds of songs. Let's see if I can find one I like. Oh, I like doing that Modest Mouse song. So, in fact, no. Everlong? Hold on a second. What? Dancing. Some what I've done before. Carry On My Wayward Son. That's a good choice. Band on the Run. No. You're old. Further down here. Do it again. I'm gonna find some songs. Eye of the Tiger. I love doing. Great song. So we'll do the lead guitar on hard. All right, let's see if I can get going on this. See if I can make any progress on this one. I don't even know what I'm doing here. But she plays everything on expert and sight reads. Not very good at this. It's I love doing this. It's really fun, and she is so good at that. I mean, this Foxy KT, if you want to follow a streamer who on Mondays does this, and it's just amazing. She gets 100% on songs she's never done before at expert. You have to see it to believe it. She's been doing it for a year. This is the song I really like doing, The Modest Mouse. This is a fun, great song that everybody loves. I don't know if everybody loves it.
I packed my car into a cop car the other day, where he just drove off, sometimes life's the case. I ran my mouth off a bit too much, what did I say? Well, you just laughed it off, it was all okay. We'll all float on, okay, and we'll all float on, okay, and we'll all float on, okay, and we'll all float on anyway. Well, I bet you make you took every last dime with that scam. It was worth it just to learn some sleight of hand. That news comes, don't you worry, even when it lands. Good news will work its way to all them plans. We both got fired on exactly the same day. Well, we'll float on, good news is on the way. And we'll all float on, okay, and we'll all float on, okay, and we'll all float on, okay, and we'll all float on, alright, already we'll all float on, now don't you worry, we'll all float on, alright, already we'll all float on, alright, don't worry, we'll all float on.
Really? Thank you. Very, very useful. Very helpful. I really love thinking.
All float
Getting
on,
the point. Just
alright,
pushing buttons at the right time.
already we'll all
It's eventually a visual
float
system.
on, alright, don't worry, even if things end up a bit too heavy, we'll all float on,
So you're not really thinking about it.
alright, already we'll all float on, alright, already we'll all float on, okay, don't worry, we'll all float on, even if things get heavy, we'll all float on, alright, already we'll all float on,
Good bonus one, man.
alright, don't you worry, we'll all float on,
Wiggle the
we'll all
I think that's it.
float
I
on.
like this song though. Let's do a couple more. Actually, pretty soon though, I'm going to switch to Lego building. I have no idea whether people kind of enjoyed when I built the Lego Ornithopter, especially the last episode. There we go. No, we're not doing Freebird. No. I don't know. Let's just see if there's one I know here. This is really hard. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. This is really hard if I remember correctly, so I'm going to try to do a good job for a change.
I never meant to be so bad to you. One thing I said that I would never do. I learned from you and I would fall from grace. I never wipe the smile right from my face.
Yeah, Guitar Hero did have a popular thing, and it's kind of this Clone Hero is free, and the problem is you cannot buy new controllers anymore. They don't make them, but they made a lot of them, and a lot of them are up for sale. A lot of them are beat up in bad shape, but there's people who kind of buy them and refurbish them. I was able to get two. I have two controllers, the wireless one, a wireless controller, and a wired one. All right, last song. I'm gonna play something. I'm gonna set my Lego. It's gonna take me 2 seconds. Uh-oh.
See it all around you. Good loving gone bad. Usually it's too late when you realize what you had. My mind goes back to a girl I left some years ago. Told me, just hold on loosely, but don't let go. Let's be too tired, you're gonna lose control. Baby needs someone to believe in, a whole lot of speech to breathe in. So damn easy when your feelings are such. Overprotect her, to love her too much. My mind is back to a girl I left some years ago. Told me, just hold on loosely, but don't let go. Let me cling to tight, you're gonna lose control.
hard. That is hard. You try that, man. Wait, what happened there? Hold on. Where's my pause button? Give me a second here. I cannot figure out why the hell it just froze like that. And okay, yeah, now it seems to be fine. It was playing some random song for no good reason at full volume. I don't appreciate that. All right, we're done with this section. We're done. That was fun. I like Clone Hero. I like playing Clone Hero. I like playing the bass, but it's not my normal. It's not my normal schedule thing. All right, let's see if I have this. Oh. But that's why I like doing it. It's different. We're going to go to here. I'm going to do a little setting up, and we're going to keep going. It's going to be, playing. Not playing, but building Lego. Like I had promised for so long. It's going to be a short amount of setup involved. There'll be some audio setup here. I'm going to move this to down there. Down there. And now you can kind of hear me. Perfect. Okay. Gotta get an erase here though. Alrighty. So the last third of my stream is going to be, oh yeah, I'm changing my category here. Makers and crafting. I decided that's what people, people seem to be doing for their Lego building, if they happen to build Lego on stream. Okay. Da, 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 da. Instrument only. Okay, it's going to be a little fucked up looking. How's that? Okay, so haven't even opened it yet. First time opening it. It better be something I can open. No, I'm not keeping the box, so I don't care. Lego. So I was wondering how many, because, oh yeah, it's definitely more than 12. We got 17, 20, 11. Start with low numbers here. Number 1 and number 2. There's 4 and 5. That's this one here. So there's 20 of these, I believe. 1 and 2. And a nice thick book. A nice thick book. You can see the book there. It's a tuxedo cat. Yeah, I have a tuxedo cat too. He's over there. Now, the thing about the tuxedo cat is that my kitty has a black nose, not a white nose. But I think I can get some spare parts, some, alternate black parts, just that middle part between the eyes. And also, it has blue eyes and yellow eyes. It has got some different ones there. So, but let's start with, it's this. This is kind of shows one of the, by the way, they always go through a development procedure. And this is one of the original, the early cats. It's not the same one. It's a different cat. But it had a different, the same shape. And apparently the designer has the designer is this kid, and he's got a Siamese cat. Interesting. And so there's all this stuff about cats. They're so cute. They're majestic. Blah, 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 from the Lego design team. basically shows how we're gonna do this. As I say, the first step in building is to put the first two pieces together. I had a great time building the Lego Ornithopter. Oh, let's see, is this pretty much in screen? Yeah, it pretty much is. I had a great time building the Lego Ornithopter, and my stream of the finished building. I want to put these in a separate area here. My stream of the very last, or my VOD on YouTube had over 2,500 views, which is more than 10 times, way more than 10 times my normal number. All right, so it wants us to take a nice big white square and gray one of each. It takes a one, that's a 8, a gray 8x2. And we've already completed step 1 and step 2. I like to take my time though. Okay, so we need a 4x4 black, and that's going to go under there. And now we have 2 of these. Are these permanently hinged items here? Yeah, there's 2 of these. Unusual. I haven't seen this before. It's like it's a piece with a permanent hinge in it. Interesting. And that's gonna go. Okay, hold it correctly. One there. And one there. That looks like that. Okay, can you guys see what I'm seeing here? Pretty much. I think you can. I'm looking there. I'm using my pointing finger. That looks correct. We're already making huge progress. Going 2 of these and 2 of these. Okay, so these go perfecto. Under there. So now we have this little thing that looks like kind of like a person, and it does match the imagery. All right, so we're gonna need 1 for 2 of these yellow pieces, and 1 of these. I saw we have a bunch of those, right? Is that the right one? Yeah. All right, so those are gonna go there. That piece there. This piece here, and both of these pieces. Stick in like that. Does that look approximately like it should? Approximately not good enough, but it is perfect. All right, that looks like that piece there. Step 7. How many steps are there, by the way? 535. This is going to take longer to build than the Ornithopter, which is good because I'm really going to have a good time. All right, 1 of these. 2 of 2 of those. There's 1 there. And there's 2 of those pieces, and then 1 more. This. Okay, so how's that going to go? So this goes down here. This goes in here. These go on there. All right. Step 7 looks exactly like it should. Step 8. Okay, we're gonna do 6 of these, and these are kind of these shelf pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these black shelf pieces. Perfecto. So where they're gonna go? Okay, they go up. They line this whole thing here. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. All right, now is that looking like it's supposed to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, step 8. Okay, so we're going to need 2 of These black 2x1s. There's one and there's two. The black 2x1s go on the side here. Oh, that was a white 2x1 and a black 2x1. Two black 2x1s. So it kind of looks like that. You know what? These are the wrong. No, they're not. They're the right yellow pieces. I was like, these yellow pieces look a little funny, but they are the right ones. Okay. All right. So 2 of these corner pieces. There's 1 and there's 2. And 2 of these red bumper things. So let's see. Red bumper piece 1. Goes there. And then this bumper piece is going to go there. All right, now I'm looking again at figure 10. From the exact right angle, it does look like the picture. Yeah, all righty. Do. Lego, I like it. I mean, you know, the individual parts putting together, there's certain satisfying quality, of course. Finding all the pieces, finishing a bag, you know. Okay, we want a black piece, or is it a gray piece? No, it's an 8 by, yeah, I think it's only because it's an 8. Right, so it's a gray piece, and it's going to go over the top. Like that. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, that's a 6. So make sure there's no. Yeah, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay, that's the right piece. And that looks right too. All right, so now we need 2 more of those weird little folders. Here's one. Here's another. And 2, 3 connectors. 1 and 2. Perfect. Where do they go? So the folders go on top to reinforce this. And then 3 connectors. Very interesting. All right, this piece is a little tricky to put on. All right, just be careful there. Okay, and then this piece goes on top there. And this connector piece there. Does that look like the picture? It does. Something like a little person, but okay. Step 12 is done. So we got to get 2 of these yellows and 2 of these. There they are right there. The yellow goes in the middle of both of these. And then these go in the bottom. Oh, it looks like we're locking this together. Like that. No. Interestingly, this is not quite right. Okay, what I did wrong here was, it's kind of hard to see, but they don't want you to do it like that. It's got to be apart slightly. This is the way they want you to do it. I'm glad I took a good solid look at it. But yeah, there's a whole reason why they want these to come out a bit, obviously. And that one goes there, and this one goes here. Yeah. Okay, so there's a slight gap in there. They're not pushed up against each other. Got it. Now it looks like it's supposed to look. All right. That gap. Perfect. if you mess up one little thing, might have to do a lot of deconstruction. I've never had to deconstruct. Okay, so this goes on top of that. This goes underneath it effectively. And then this is gonna go here. Interesting. Okay, yep, that does fit. Perfect. All right, we need one of these items. And now that's gonna go like here. Well, we're building this up out of little tiny pieces. It's gonna be a big cat when it's done. And that again looks. Oh, and there's two little. No, I missed a couple things here. I missed these two black pieces to cover up these. So let's not miss that. And now it's looking exactly like step 15. Yay! How's everyone doing? I can't really read chat, by the way. Yeah. Oh, by the way, sorry for the delay in chat reading. It's just gonna have to be on the Lego things. I don't have a chat window. You know what I do? Oh, I know I do have the ability to do this. I'm an idiot. Hold on, not an idiot, but the point is, I have my laptop, or my my iPad. Oh, and plus Bella started. But using the iPad, I can bring my Twitch chat up. It'll just take me a second, and that way I'll be a little more responsive to chat. I always assume nobody's going to talk during Lego, let's see. So I can go to my own little channel, right, and watch myself. And there we are. Some domestic cats are descended from the Middle East. So I can kind of, now that I have this here, I can kind of read chat while I'm actually working. It'll be right next to my line of sight. Not that you guys have to say anything, and I expect anything. All right. So this assembly is complete, and we're going to build another thing that's completely separate. Okay. So we need two of these 4x4 whites that are flat. There's two of them. One goes on top of the other. We need two of these these things here. We've got quite a few of them. And I think these are going to go like that to make that. And we have another flat. That's going to go on the top. Okay. One of these, and then this kind of unusually shaped piece here. Yeah, people. I did Lego when I was a kid, and then people are like, "Yeah, it's kid stuff." And then I kind of got into these fancy kits a couple of years ago, not too long ago. They're expensive, and you kind of have to, if you're going to spend money on one of these things, it's $100 for this kit for the cat. And that's not one of them. This is completely wrong. Let's try to do it right. Okay, the orientation is important. This is supposed to be oriented like that. Okay. But yeah, I mean, some people might. It also depends. Like they have a lot of Legos that are oriented towards women, in that they have the gardens. The Oriental gardens are really cool. They've got a lot of really cool Lego. And then they've got a lot of these Star Wars ones. And I built the Saturn V. That was the first one I got into, was the Saturn V, which is 2,000, almost 2,000 pieces. It's a great kit. Okay, so we got this one here. Okay, so we built this. I'm double collecting to make sure that looks right. Yeah, from this angle here, it definitely looks right. Okay, so it wants us to take two more of these and build those on top of that. Right, so that looks like that. And then, okay, so it takes one white one regular square, and another of these flats. And then once it's assemble those, I'm gonna make a little sandwich there and put that on top. That doesn't matter, the orientation is not important. I'm gonna put Bella on. Excuse me. Over here, excuse me. Is it a rerun? I'll find out. Is a rerun. Okay, I was just checking. Bella's a rerun. Yeah, it takes a while to move into a new house and set it up. It's not something you could do overnight. And plus, she has her family still there, and you know what I mean. It's going to be a while until she can Okay, we're still building up this pillar here. So in fact, we're doing it yet again. We're putting another pair of pieces on top of it, with these both pieces out, facing out, right? Okay, so there's that, there's that, there's that, and then there's this on top of that. Okay, and then two of these curved kind of top pieces. Okay, so holding it like that, the curved top pieces. Bella bought a Tesla? Are you saying that Bella bought a Tesla? I missed on that one. I must have missed that one. Really? Really? Okay. Okay, so now I'm watching this piece here. So yeah, it says turn it over. This is what it looks like. I'm getting a good feeling. I'm double checking all these little pieces here. And then it wants me to put this piece on like that. And that is exactly image 20, what image 26 looks like. Very nice. So I think we can set that aside as well. A real Tesla or a Lego? She said, no, I wouldn't surprise me if she bought a Tesla. Everyone has Teslas around my neighborhood. Nobody, you know what I mean? And she, her car, she had a sport utility vehicle, but it's pretty old, and I think she may have given it to her family. So she may have effectively needed a car. But I'm wondering, the only thing that keeps me from buying a Tesla is I rent a house, and it does not have a charger built into the garage, and I would have to do that. I would have to pay to put a charger in the garage. Okay, so we take this piece. Okay, we're on step one. We take this piece. It goes over like that. And then this flat piece goes over like that. And then this big long white piece goes under. And that's step 3. Okay, it shows 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. Okay, now we're going to have this corner piece. Well, I guess we'll do the black ones first. Well, actually, there's a black corner piece that goes there. A white corner piece goes here. These are flats. And then there's these weird little pieces. One is that one. And one is, yeah, no, that's the wrong one. There's a couple different orientations, right? No, that's the right. No, that's the wrong one. There's the right one. This is tricky. But it does appear to be step 4. Oh, really? The Corolla, okay, the Cross hybrid. By the way, I'm familiar with that. The Toyota Cross, the Corolla Cross, is kind of a sport utility vehicle. It's not really a sedan, or it's sort of in between a sedan and a sport utility vehicle, and it has a hatchback. And that's kind of what makes it the Cross, right? It's a crossover. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what there was to here. We're going to take this piece here, and we're going to make all this kind of flow in like that. And yeah, it's a little off there. It's a little short there. This is probably a paw. I'm thinking. Beautiful. Yeah, as I say, the reason is again, if I had my own house and I had my own charging station, and and I have enough juice to do it, I just don't have, the the urge to really build my own charging station in my garage. I would get an all-electric car. But yeah, the next best thing that doesn't really need a charging station is a hybrid. But I'm not getting a new car. Personally, not getting a new car for a long time. Basically, doing the same thing here. Little sandwich here. This goes on top. And then this claw is this one here. Yeah, I think this claw goes like that. And this piece goes here. Does that make it look good if we do that? Yeah, it does. That little claw there, kind of, or whatever it is. Oh, and this goes on the other side of this. Nice. Yeah, I think that's a paw right there. look right? It does. I'm not in a huge hurry. Okay, this goes on one. Okay, so now we're here. This is here. And that's like that. And they want us to connect that up like that. Voila. Step 29 of 10,000. Yeah, they said, I read an article that says overall sales of electric cars are picking up in America, but Teslas are down. Okay, so now we're going to build another paw. Teslas are down just because or sales are down because the sales of Teslas are down, but other electric cars are actually up. Which is, interesting. Okay, so this is going to go like that. We're getting through bag one pretty quickly, reasonably quickly. Let's see, there's 2 of those on there. We need 1 more of them on the top. Right, 1 on the top. And then we got 2 more of those weird looking pieces. One's here. And then the other is there. Not weird looking. This one is. Okay. So pointing there, this is going to go like that. And this will go like that. Yeah, I agree. In California, they also had something like in 2020, the governor, who's extremely liberal, as you might know, said that by 2030 or something, gasoline cars would not be allowed to be sold in California, which is such a pile of bullshit. You know what I mean? They can't tell you what kind of car you could buy. This is a free damn country. But that's their intention. They really want to. By the way, my audio on is kind of. You can hear myself talking delayed. Let's see. Okay, so now they want me to make a sandwich of this one and the 2 smaller ones, and 2 shorter ones, and those go on top. No. All right. It is looking like step 36. 1, 2, blah blah blah. 1, da 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 da. And 1 piece there, and that's good. Very nice. And 2 more of these on top. 1 facing that way, 1 facing that way. And then a cap here, right? Just 1 cap, no other short one. Okay. I have 2 of these pieces, and they're going to go facing that way. 1 there, and 1 like that. Now rotate it to look like that. Yeah. And then we can put this like that. Does that look correct? Okay, that piece looks like step 40. Very nice. Okay, this goes onto there. This goes onto here. We made a bunch of these already, so we know what's coming here. This goes there. This goes like that, and then this is this one. Okay, perfecto. All right, that goes on one side. Like that. Okay. Double checking. All right, we're going to do another one of these. This is basically the last little thing we're going to do for this bag. Hold it the right way, and this piece goes there. This piece goes here. This piece goes here. This piece goes there, I believe. And this little nail piece goes there. And this goes on the other side of this foot, I believe. Claw, foot. Alrighty, and now that attaches. Comes saw. Yeah, the thing about hybrid cars, I like hybrid. I like the idea of a hybrid car. I mean, you know, the great thing about an electric vehicle is it simplifies
It's actually they actually require less, maintenance because it's simpler, a lot simpler. Believe it or not, just has 2 motors, 1 or 2 motors, and a bunch of batteries. You know what I mean? It's got a lot of other stuff. You know what? I'm having a grand old time, and that means bag number 2 is happening right now. Plus, I can only do this for next month. So the thing about, they're good cars, but they're very complicated because they have an electrical system, a generator, a battery, an alternator, an inverter, a gasoline engine, gas tank. But you know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff. So the main problem I have with a hybrid is simply that it's a very complicated system, and I wouldn't trust them, to stay completely, perfectly, in as they get older. Okay, there's this piece here, but then a lighter piece here. Is that the way it wants us to do it? Because this is looking about right here. Yeah, it is. And then we need one of these. That goes under there. And 2 more of them. Now where are they going to go? Like off the side a little bit? Yeah. Off the side, making a nice strong little platform here. Okay, what is that? That is an 8x1, right? So I think it goes under like that. That makes sense. Okay, one of these items is going to go right here, interestingly. Yep. Okay, we need 3. 1, 2, 3 of those. Okay. So 1, 2, and 3. All right, so that's step 49. Taking another look, seems to be accurate. Okay, we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 of these gray 1x2, 1x1s. Gray 1x1s. Okay. All right, so let's build a little castle here. Right. 1, 2, and then the 1x1. Yeah, 1, 2, and then the 1x1. All right, that looks like step 50. Yes. All right. Now we need a bunch of things. We're going to need this. We're going to need this. We're going to need the dowel. We're going to need 2 of these. We're going to need 1 of these. All right, step 1, take the yellow. The axle goes in there. The red one goes on top of it. This will stabilize those. White piece, and then another, that piece. All right, so now we make a little tower, and that goes on there. All right, step 51, how are we feeling about it? I'm feeling pretty good. All right, we need 6, all 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, there's more actually. 6 of these. Window devices. Okay, so how are these going? I think there's going, because there's only one, there's 2 ways they can go, and only one is the right way, I believe. Yeah, that's the right way. So that, maybe there is multiple, only one way they can go. I think this is right. Let's just see if this looks right. Okay. Nope. Close. Real close. These are right. These 2 are not. They need to go this way. I think that's important. The way you can tell is there's these little orienters here on the top that show you now it looks like the picture. Yep, now it looks like the picture. Didn't. Okay. 2 of these and 2 of these. Okay. So that's going to go there. This is going to go here. And these are going to go here. It may not have mattered. I think it is. Okay. Step 54. We're going to need 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. What goes here? What goes there? Oh, now you build another level. Let's see. So, 1. These 2 go on the inside. I think these go that. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I don't think the second bag will take too long either. The bags seem to be fuller and the ornithopter. I mean, with more stuff. These are more this because it only had 10 bags, I think, and this has 20, so I think they're smaller. Okay, so we're gonna need this, we're gonna need this, we're gonna need this. This goes in, the short end goes into there. And this wraps on top of it. Like that, and then this is on top of that. And another white piece. Another one of these. And that's gonna go there. Okay. So, does that look like step 56? I'm going to go with... Go look carefully, though. Take your time. It is. Really? Huh. You guys seem to know a lot about electric cars and hybrid cars. I did hear something about battery technology. The ferrous batteries are cheaper, but aren't they heavier? And then lithium ions, and you already need a lot of heavy batteries in a car. You know, electric cars are generally heavy cars. They don't feel heavy when they drive because all the weight is very low in the battery pack. So they they handle really well because of that. But they're still very heavy cars. It's again in a gasoline car, you got a lot of weight in the engine, which is relatively high up. And in an electric car, almost all the weight is in. Yeah, I did something wrong. I'm not. Yeah, this is. I jumped ahead. I got distracted. All right. We are in state 57. So we're gonna do this. Yeah, that makes right. This is going to bridge that, and then these 2 are going to bridge these, keep these together. There we go. Now it's looking right. And then we have 3 of the white ones. There's 1, 2, 3. And finally this piece. Now we can do those. Yeah, they're very complicated. Batteries are very complicated because they both need to be heated and cooled. Most people don't know that. In cold weather, batteries become very difficult to charge and to get energy out of. So you need to heat them. And in hot weather, they can overheat and melt. So you need to cool them. So Tesla has this kind of miracle fluid that it uses in the batteries that does both. It's really complicated. This blue goop or whatever they call it, and that's the purpose of it. Making a battery car that's going to work in extreme weather conditions is much harder than you think. And hybrids are much easier because the gasoline engine doesn't care. But batteries can be perfectly good batteries and then completely fail in cold weather. All right. Okay, there's that. We're running down here. I think this is right. I'm going to take another look because I'm a little distracted thinking about electric cars. But I like this. I'm liking it. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Obviously, this is the interior of the cat, okay? But still. Like, yeah, half the stuff you build, you're never going to see from the outside. Okay. Dowel into yellow. Thread the red onto the dowel. Oh, and there's two of these. Dowel onto the yellow. I got an extra piece, but don't worry about that. There we go. Dowel into the yellow. Thread the red onto it. And then both of these. Oh, actually, there's an extra piece. We need all these. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. And that's going to go there. Okay. So, step 61 looks a lot like it's supposed to. And now the next thing to do is to place this on the correct part. And that is going to be a little interesting. Because they don't show you exactly. It's pretty close to here, I'm going to think. And the way I'm thinking is yeah, you can see, these are pretty even, but you can see this little yellow here. I'm looking at step 62. And the tricky part is that you can stick this on, and there could be a couple other places it can stick on. Yeah, okay, but it's showing it lining up. Well, kind of hard to tell from there. I'm going to go with that's right. It does, this part is definitely right here, this connection here. All right, well, that's 2 bags in.
And how long have we been streaming for? What have we got in? We got 2 hours and 22 minutes,
Which is about what we're going to do. Various charging. Yeah, that's the other thing. Which is like you have to know where your charging stations are and how far you are from charging stations relative to what your range is. And it's a little more anxiety. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I know if you have an electric car and you can't run an app in order to do things like, open the car for you, things like that. All right. Well, I am going to call it for today. Let me move over here. But that was fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad we got 2 built. Hold on a second here. I'm going to change my camera over here. Wow. Okay. First of all, thanks for sticking around and watching build the Lego. We had an interesting conversation. It's really fun to talk about cars and things like that. 7 apps for various charging stations. That's really funny. The other thing I found out about charging stations is you cannot use a credit card in a charging station. You have to have an app for any electric car, in order to do the purchase, just to buy electricity from that place, right? They don't charge. It's not like when you buy gas and you stick your debit card in. You can't do that. I mean, eventually you'll get, you can buy it, but it's not the same thing. Anyway, wow, nice long stream. I did all sorts of weird stuff today. We flew around. It wasn't that exciting, but we flew around. It was northern Denmark. I did for my music section today, which will not occur again in the near future. I played the bass for Rocksmith and the plastic guitar for Clone Hero and then we got 2 out of the 20 bags. So that's potentially, is the cat build finished? You're joking, right? I assume. We got 2 bags out of 20. I'm going to try to do three bags each in the next couple of days because now I'm knowing they seem a little smaller. Exactly. But the point is there's so many Teslas out there that Tesla's kind of a de facto charging car standard, and you can charge other cars at a Tesla, if they have an agreement. The other cars, anyway, I live in California and there's actually plenty of charging places out here. There's plenty of places people have electric cars that don't have a charging station inside. But the guy next to me has a plug-in hybrid, and he's got a charging station in his garage because he owns his house, So it's a plug-in hybrid, but it's not an electric car. But still, you know what I mean? It kind of all depends on how convenient it is to charge the car, period. I don't like the idea of having to, if I can't charge it here and it's empty, I got to drive, carefully with the rest of my range to a charging station and then maybe sit there for half an hour waiting for it or more, waiting for it to charge up. So,
rather than just 3 minutes at the gas station. I don't know. Again, I'm happy with my car. I'm keeping it for another 3 years. What'll I replace it with? I don't know. Okay, so once again, I am going to do my regular thing today, as opposed to previous days when I have not rated Carol Burnett. I am going to rate Carol Burnett. I'm going to thank Carol Burnett, blah, 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 for inspiring me so many years ago. She's on right now. Her and Vicki Lawrence are doing something crazy. It's kind of a funny show. It's kind of a lame ass show, but I mean, it was good. 40 years ago, we used to watch it with my family. We sure liked it. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. What the hell's going on here? Oh, this thing's wrapped around. Here we go. Much better. Yeah, I'm just going to go and rate Carol Burnett. Before I do, I'm going to sing my little song. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to. Really? You have Tom Ford? I have 3 Tom Fords now. I have 3 pairs. I just got a third. Time we have to say. But we're 4 brothers. Like, if you see the T, which is what they call this thing here on the temple, that little T, I mean, it's kind of a T if you look on the side. It's Tom Ford's. Yeah, or fake Tom Ford's, but not really. He's got a lot of them. Yeah, I just got into them recently. Bella, told me, I was asking Bella what a good glasses, and she picked them out. She picked out these really fancy ones. And then I was like, well, these are great. I mean, I usually get the cheap Chinese ones, but I'm like, nah, I'm going to get these are made in Italy. These are fancy kind of made in Italy Tom Fords. And they are really good quality. I mean, the frames are great. And, you can definitely tell when you're wearing designer glasses. But, I have over 30 pairs of glasses. And I like to wear a different one every day. Did you know? Bella Rama TV. Who are you from? Are you from your Mistress Mord? Is that how I know you from? Which streamer do I know you from? I'm sorry to have to say that. I follow so many streamers, and a lot of chatters are only in certain streams. But Bella Rama TV is one of our favorites. She is unfortunately, and a good friend of mine. I met her last year in Vegas. We had a great time. She's very nice with some of her mods and things like that. Yeah, Bella Rama TV. But meanwhile, we're not gonna rate her. But I will shout her out. And if you want to watch a little, Go Girl, of course, I love Go Girl. So yeah, I mean, I follow so many different South African female streamers because there's something about that accent that's always gotten to me. Of course, Go Girl, yeah, that's where I know you from. I watch Go Girl all the time. She's great. She's really fun, and she's really, really a nice person and a good streamer. So I highly recommend her. She streams on Kick, not Twitch. She used to stream on Twitch a little bit, but she's completely switched to Kick. But she is lovely, and she is a lovely person. And I like, especially Fridays. Fridays, like early in the day, it's for me, but for her, it's like 10 p.m. and she's like drinking. She's like hard on the sauce. But she's really funny. She's really good. Okay, so anyway, I sang my little song. We're going to rate Carol Burnett. We're going to go over there for a while, and then I'm probably going to get some work done and watch some other people. Oh, wait, that was the wrong command. Let me see if I can do it right. I do it every time, too. She's always streaming. I know. She's always streaming. She is a Twitch partner. She's been doing this. They have reruns on. It's amazing. So come join me, and we're going to watch Carol for a while, and then I'm going to go do some of the stuff. But thanks. Bye.